So today I want to talk about box breathing. This is a breathing technique that helps you with adding a pause on the end of your inhalation and exhalation. So if you saw my beginner video on improving your breathing, I mentioned that when we're not panicking, when our brain isn't worried about what's going on around us, we are normally supposed to breathe with a pause at the top of the inhale and at the end of the exhale. So at the top and at the bottom there should be some kind of a pause. It doesn't have to be particularly long, but the idea is that the brain shouldn't feel like it's in a rush to make the next breath. One technique that has been quite popular at training this is what's called box breathing, and that's the idea of spending an equal amount of time inhaling, then holding, then exhaling, and then holding. And if you draw that out, it kind of looks like a box. I've kind of just described how to do it, so I'll just go through it in a little bit more detail. All you're going to do is inhale for a count of 1, hold for a count of 1, exhale for a count of 1, and hold for a count of 1. If you're successful, then you're just going to double that. So you're going to inhale for 2, hold for 2, exhale for 2, hold for 2, and you're just going to keep adding 1 each time until you find what's the maximum that you can manage. You have to keep the numbers equal all the time, and where you're going to find this really gets to you, the inhale and the exhale should feel fine. Holding at the top probably is going to feel fine as well. You can breathe in and you can hold that for quite a while. Usually that's not a problem. Where it'll normally get you is the exhale. So when you've got no air left to try and hold, usually if you're not used to this, you're not going to be able to go that far. You won't be able to do it for very long before your brain starts to panic and think, oh, maybe there's no more air coming in, this could be a big problem. So usually it is the bottom that dictates how quickly you move with this. The key to making it work really well, and the key to seeing improvements in your everyday breathing, is with that hold. So if you're holding for more than, say, 5 seconds on the bottom, it's going to feel pretty uncomfortable, especially the first couple of times you do it. What you don't then want to do is, so I don't want to exhale, hold, and then have to gasp for air. So what you want to try and train your body to do is to do that hold, and even if it gets uncomfortable, you want to just smoothly and slowly take in air. And that's the reason why this box is so effective. So if I'm doing it 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, no matter how uncomfortable and difficult the 5-second holding at the bottom is, I still need to take a count of 5 when I'm inhaling, and I still need to hold it for a count of 5. If I breathe in too fast, actually I might start to find that quite difficult. So essentially that's box breathing. You can train it for as long or as short as you like. If you want to double up with some other techniques, another way that you can work on this method is to actually, rather than a box, to double up on the exhale and the hold at the bottom. So if I breathe in for 2 seconds and I hold for 2 seconds, I'm actually going to exhale for 4 seconds and hold for 4 seconds. So you can make it a lot harder by increasing the length of the hold at the bottom, so you maybe don't have to be practicing it for as long. But the other thing that does is, by making the exhale longer than the inhale, you're gonna get better at just getting rid of all the oxygen in your lungs. So for the majority of people, they actually spend more time inhaling than they do exhaling. So when you get to the exhale, when you're breathing out, you're not getting rid of all the air, you're only getting rid of some of it. And by doubling up that time, you can help get rid of just even more air. So that's another variation you can try if you want the breathing to become more efficient. And really that's it. So that is box breathing. Let me know how you get on with it. Let me know what you think of the exercise. Are you able to keep it smooth, and what is the highest number you can get to? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you've got any questions. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I will see you later.